I think what he gave us was better than his results were. They scored those first couple of runs on a couple of singles, soft singles, and he threw strikes for the most part. He had the one, dynamite inning, and it was a matter of it was too much the top of the order, because that's who really hurt him. Blackman, the Mayu, and the top of the order up there, because they got on to start the inning off twice, and it makes for difficult time. He threw some quality sinkers, for some double plays, but that was his first time out, and we had to pick a first time out for him. He probably wouldn't have picked Colorado. It's just how it was, because Colorado can hit, and I think they're second in the league in hitting behind us and second in the league in runs scored. So, we're pretty even, hitting wise. So that was a tough assignment, but I think he'll be better next time.
Aside from the stuff, which obviously was good, how do you think he just sort of seemed to handle the situation, especially when he got into James?
Well, he seemed, sort of unfazed, by the situations. And, especially when he had bases loaded and nobody out. And then he threw up a double play. The first two runs were double plays. And, a couple of runs in there. So, we had action at the end of the game, bases loaded and some quality hitters up. And then, Holland continues to dazzle the league. And so, they played a good game. They played a good offensive game. We hit some balls hard, extremely hard, and they made some good plays on us. Oh, yeah. That was, he broke the record and topped it one. So, next step, I guess, is 250, I guess. So, it couldn't happen to a finer person and a finer player. And, he certainly deserves it.
We didn't get to talk to you this morning. I imagine the decision to release Heisey was a difficult one for you.
Yeah, it's very difficult. We were going to, put him on an extended DL, and he decided to take his, release. And, told him to think about overnight. And, it was very difficult, because I've had Heisey. It's my second team that I've had Heisey on, and he's been a very, productive player for me. It was a rough year for him. His arm rolled up on him, and he's on a DL, and then he got going again, and then he pulled his groin. And so it's been a tough year for him.
I know you don't want to have to go early in the first game, doubleheader. Do you feel like you are innings-wise you'll be okay, especially Edwin is a guy who normally gives you innings?
Well, we certainly need innings, because they have us outmanned in the bullpen. They had 10 guys to our 8, and they got some fresh arms out there. Ottavino, Oberg, hadn't seen any action. Then they call up another young man today. So, we need some innings today in the second game, so that we're not extremely, worn out when we get to Miami. And so this is a very big game for us. And we're 3-3 on the year with them. And this is a, big game for us. If we end up tied or whatever it is, who has a home field advantage or something. So, we'll see.